Oh my god.
Kissed it on me to see.
I shared it once already in
Is it the same
Facebook. Now it's a new one, but like I can't figure out where I got that link from. Oh, late nights suck so bad.
Events. I think you just go to the events.
Yep, and then share.
Yeah.
But all it does is allow me to share it on Google Plus. Which, let's be honest, no one cares about.
I agree.
Oh, maybe it is as simple as.
Ninja.
No, it's sign in again.
Try to click it. Or is it the same one?
Yeah, it just says to sign in. Like I'm over this already.
I've seen it, so yeah, click it. Maybe it's just the default sign in case but if you already signed in, it'll go through it.
I think it was my actual thing.
So,
I'll send it to you and I'll have a look. See, the last time I sent it to you, it was like the whole event with the image and blah, blah, blah.
oh, it's replaced again.
So that's basically a login page to be a member.
This joins. Yeah, I'm back into this.
Yeah, that's the wrong thing.
But Q&A works. Is there a way to do this? Kick me out? How do I leave?
1 sec. I think it was like literally an option around here somewhere. I'm already like coffee.
Okay, hold it. So it's definitely not that. Because it adds people in.
Yeah, that just adds people in.
Oh. What's links?
Oh, that's there you go. Let's try this, shall we? I've got a feeling that will do the same thing again, though. If it is the right one, it'll come up with. See, that's just the same shit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot smaller of a link.
See, the last one I shared came up with an actual image and the page, and it's an event, and you can watch it, kind of thing.
Yeah, you can click play.
Yeah.
So I think we need to find it from the event page, not the actual chat. So go to your event.
Yeah, see, it's a sign-in thing.
It'll be here. Because it's live. So then share event.
Yeah, if I just got the same link.
What's that?
That's just like different people you can add. So I've shared that publicly now.
Look at that.
Hey, I think that is it.
Yes. Looks like it, right?
Do you manage to get on that and see me on there?
Yes. Yep. And where's the Q&A? Q&A.
So if I was to ask a question, Joel, can you see the Q&A? You should be able to type in at the side and say, herpa-derp, herpa-derp.
Let's go. Here we go. Where are we? Where's Q&A? No.
I think I have to ask a question first on there. Oh, Google, how can you do search engines so well and social media so
here we go.
bad?
Q&A. Be the first to ask a question and then we'll get there.
Okay, go wild.
Question.
When are you guys going to get to the fucking point? Cool, got it. Right, I'm going to go back through now and just share that on all the different places that I had it before. Computer's dying, trying to do too many things at once.
So shall I hop off this thing to make it easier on the elders?
Yeah, you can do.
Actually, I'll just pause it and then won't load it. Will it? And I can still see questions.
Quickly turn off non-essential internet things. One, two. Apologies if you're watching and we're not talking, we're just getting set up and just telling people about this because we had a few issues. And it'll be time for us to log out by the time we actually get started, eh? Where's the cat gone? Just ran off. Yeah, it's like they call it cat TV because it's one of the best things to keep a cat.
Maybe it wants to be a builder.
Yeah, they normally have a dog across there. Can everyone hear me? You're watching right now, eh?
Me? No.
Yeah. Are you not? So we have one viewer. You. Sorry about the slow startup and things like that. So we just point out the links now for everyone who is interested in following along. And in a minute or so, we'll go into how we're going to build this site for the 66-day challenge. The goal is that people procrastinate too much and don't take action. And it's far easier just to take action than learn how to do it. Yes, it's just taken us like 10 minutes to set up this Hangout, but we might have read all about it last night and never got around to doing it and then worried about what if, and instead we just figured it out as we go along. So we're going to build a site in a brand new niche. In 66 days, we're going to try and get to 130,000 visitors, 10,000 email subscribers, and $66,000 in revenue. So not profit because, you got to pay people. Today is the first day of this. So what we're going to do today is I've got Joel from webbros.co.nz. He's come around and we're going to build a site. First of all, we're going to quickly brainstorm all the different things that we want to achieve with the website and where it's going to go from there. And then every hour we will kind of post updates of, okay, this was the initial idea. Here is where it's at now. Here is the finished product, because it will take a few hours today to do this. And if we just left the stream on the whole time, you will probably be bored out of your mind. If there is a noise now and again, the cat keeps running around, so you might see him on screen. So I apologize for that. Cool. So I'm just waiting for a few people to get online. So I had a comment from Guy Makowski. He wants to know what our experience is in this. So I've been doing digital marketing now full-time as a business, literally the money that we earn to live. I specialize in SEO and content marketing, retargeting, email marketing, but I want to niche down. I'm going to use all those techniques to make this site grow, but the site itself is just going to be about retargeting on its own, because the only people who are talking about this, you got a lot of bloggers saying you should be doing retargeting. They don't actually go into any detail how. They just kind of link to businesses, big ad media sellers, who are all saying, use our software for a commission of what you're doing. When really it's not that difficult. We set it up in about half an hour just using Facebook. And for, I think, about 44 cents, we did about $1,200 in sales. Now, to test that even more, we went and worked with a wetsuit company, bodyglove.co.nz. And we did a flash sale with those guys, just retargeting to people who've already looked at their site. And we did over 18,000 in sales for only $114 spend. So obviously, either we're very lucky at this or we've got a bit of a talent for it. So I want to go into detail. I'm going to test out everything I can do with this. We're going to build a site on it. We're going to go into as many case studies as much content as we can to make this the #1 resource on this topic. So 66 days starts today. I've already got up at 7 a.m. and ran up a volcano and whatever else. Each day I'll post a video, possibly on YouTube, possibly on iTunes, of the goals for the day, and then a follow-up of what we've done and how we've achieved them. So you can join in. I'll set up an email form as well, so you can get the email directly and you can watch it all without having to watch it live. So we'll go through in a sec what the goal is for the site, how we plan to do it. I've got all beautiful sketches here. Ooh. And you can see what we're doing and the plan for each individual page and why we're using the tools we're using, why we're using certain themes and things like that. So yeah, hope you enjoy. All right. I will be 2 seconds. It's the only problem with drinking 2 liters of water. You all good?
Yeah, man. Good. Do you want to stick me up the person?
Yes. I'll get you a login and stuff for it. Gonna get it when I'm... So if you do have any questions, obviously ask in the side there for the Q&A. Before I could actually see who was watching and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can.
No. It's a bit goddamn stupid, this thing.
Be live now.
Yeah, it's been live the whole time. I think it was probably live for about 15 minutes at the start as well. We were like, how the fuck do I get this to work? Okay, so let me get our amazing board of awesome, and me and Joel are just kind of going to brainstorm through, and I'll do some screen shares of what kind of stuff we're going to do from there. The entire site is the main goals of the site, right, we've already pointed out, is to get a lot of traffic, 130,000 visitors. We need to monetize that, so we set to 66,000, which is a huge amount, but really if you're seeing that many visitors and you have a good sales funnel or system in place, you should be able to hit that quite easily. And also 10,000 subscribers. We want subscribers because it's the easiest way for us to get in touch with people and continue a conversation to move them towards a sale. So these are the pages that we're going to have on there right now. Now this is highly advanced design work. So the homepage. I'm going to share screens with you in a sec of the different things that we're going to be doing, but the homepage is basically going to be a blog page. I'm a big fan of inbound marketing and how it moves and converts readers towards customers, especially because you're giving value in advance. You're going to be giving a lot of information ahead The next page is the About page. So it just talks about who we are and what we do. It's very good for your positioning. It's going to be another email sign-up page. We're going to have a Start Here sequence, which will be probably 4 or 5 videos of free content and advice from people who've never really heard of retargeting before, and it's going to help progress them through. And then we're going to have a consulting page with a contact form to reach us, and then we're also going to do a custom 404 page. We don't want to waste any broken links if we can actually get an email or people to jump from there. And we're also going to have a resources page of recommended tools and services that we use. So if we're looking for someone for traffic generation or something like that, we can then just recommend those people to you because it's the same people we would use. Okay, so I'm just going to put this over here. I have now 2 viewers. This is exciting. Okay, so I'm going to go through and reverse engineer a few top sites that I use and that I like, and discuss why. And we're going to plan these pages out in front of you in a sketch form, and then we're going to build the site from there. So like I said, site speed is one of the most important things. So we're going to use the thesis theme to start with, just because it's so fast and it's so easy to use, and we're going to build a custom template on top of that. We might go with just a standard one for now, but then we'll build around it. Now, Joel's never used thesis before, so it is going to be a little bit of back and forth checking forums and things, but one of the best things about thesis is they do have a kick-ass forum, and everyone in there is a goddamn genius, and they will help you out straight away. So if you have a question, you can just message them straight up. That's going to be nice and fast, so people are not going to bounce from the site. They're going to have a really good experience. That's one of the main things we need. We've tried beautiful sites before, and they were just so slow to load, or they would crash because they had so many different things they were trying to do at once, and it wouldn't work from there. So I'm going to do a screen share with you guys. Technology, it's pretty advanced. Wow, Meta. Okay, guys, so you should be able to see my screen right now. This is the Reddit thread in Digital Marketer. If you want to go across that and upvote it, or join the thread, you can actually subscribe and follow along and just see what we're doing each day. I will be posting stuff like the goals for each day. Our main goal for today is to get the site built, but also to create an entire outreach and traffic plan. And also I'm going to look into the ways we can monetize that traffic as well. So one of the first things I'm going to have a look at is a couple of the top sites that I follow that I would recommend some of their methods. So first one is Brian Dean over at backlinko.com. Guy's a genius. I think he ranks like 3rd or 4th for SEO, and he pretty much does most of it with a small team of people. Now, if you notice, as soon as you get onto Brian's site, I think Brian has a custom thesis template as well. Immediately, he's got this, what Derek Halpern would call a feature box, basically an email opt-in here. And it does a number of things. The main goal is to get emails subscribing straight away. It also has his photo on there, so it's going to make it easier for you to trust him. You understand you're working with someone. It's not just some kind of massive corporate entity. He's got a clear call to action of what you'll get if you actually sign up, and then it goes into a bit more detail as well. So the subheading should always be something that supplements what you've got on there. And then he's got a bit of social proof underneath. So on our homepage, we're going to do something similar. We want to, because it's all opt-ins, it's also going to be the blog page where a lot of the content is, because one of the first things we do is when they land on the page, I don't want to try and sell them straight away. People are not ready to be sold. Instead, I would rather give away free content, which is going to help send them to a customer over time. And if you've got good top, middle, and bottom content on your site, you should be getting people attracted in for kind of generic service terms, say what is retargeting, how it works, going through to a guide, maybe going to an advanced services, and then possibly becoming a customer from there. A lot of people don't have that. They literally have very basic stuff, incredibly advanced stuff, and nothing in between, nothing to move them along. So our homepage, I'm going to sketch it out now, is going to be very similar to this. So we're going to have, you obviously can't see right now because you're seeing the screen share. So I'm just going to design our page immediately from what we've got here. And then in an hour or so, maybe a bit longer, you can see what we've done to build that from there. Sorry, the cat's a little bit crazy. He's running around. So let's think of like the homepage. What are the core goals? Core goals are to collect emails, because if we've got emails, then we can be in contact and try and make a few sales from there. It's going to help us with the 66K. Also, we want all our content on there, because great content is going to get shared often, and we're going to attract a lot more traffic from there. So the first page is going to be quite similar. Here you go, state of the art. So we're going to have the social proof at the top here with the face, a call to action. There's going to be some kind of lead magnet on the side there. So it'll be a guide or a course, and I'll actually build one of those today or tomorrow that we'll put in there. We're going to have our blog posts underneath so that people can see the content. I might even have top content so far. We're going to have a intro series at the side. So if people haven't watched it, it's one of the core things that I'll see straight away. And then a contact form, because we're either going to get people to come through, read all the content, maybe buy a product, maybe become a customer. So those are the main goals on the front page. Let's go on to the next one. Maybe some water. How you doing, Joel?
Yeah, good. Really excited.
Yeah, man. Where are we? I did some sketches yesterday. So the main content we're going to have on there is the homepage is going to be the blog posts, and then we're going to have the resources, the about page, the start here section, and also the custom 404 page. So the next one is going to be So the next one you're going to get on here is the Start Here video series. So this is going to teach people all the way coming through, and all it's going to be is a video panel at the top with a series of videos on the side, and then unique content for each video underneath. The next page is going to be a resources section where we're going to go into the different tools that we use and why, and each of those will click into full-on guides as well. Too many people say, we use lead pages and they have a link to an affiliate link for lead pages, but they don't go into any detail of how they use it or why or how it fits into their business. So it's not really very compelling. And because it's going to fit into a lot of the stuff that we're going to teach you how to do for your business, we'll start doing guides for that as well. Custom 404 page would literally be like, uh-oh, it's broken. Here's where you can, here's a lead magnet, or here's an offer that you can get from there. So what we'll do is, it's 11:30 now. In an hour, we'll come back and we'll try and show you what we've got on the site so far. At the moment, it's literally, I'll screen share just one last thing so you can see how the site looks right now. Excuse me. The cat's going crazy. So this is the site right now. We'll see you in an hour to show you where we've got from there. Cool. See you guys soon.